Welcome back. This is the second day of working on our folders, and if you have gotten to the point where you have your letters blocked in, then the next step is we're going to go ahead and erase the lines around our letters. Now that doesn't mean we're going to erase the line from the vanishing point. That just means we're going to erase any of the block lines that we had in, basically the lines on the left and the right side. So I would erase this and any part of this line or box that is not the letter. For example, this is part of the letter E. It is the left side, but on the right side, I would erase this middle area right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that all the way around. So I would erase part of the I right here. Excuse me, it's not actually the I, it's the box from the I. I would erase this line and just move on to the next letter, and again erase anything that is not necessary to make your letter show up. So you may go ahead and stop the video, and this would be a good place to just let the students work, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so after you have gotten these erased, then we're going to start working on the background. And we will come back to the letters, but we're going to go ahead and design the overall cover first, and then we'll come back to the letters later. So what we're going to do is create lines that radiate away from the middle, and we're going to call this a radial design. So I'm going to call this the top area, excuse me, and this is the bottom area. And I am now going to divide the top area into 4 or 5 different sections. And the best, easiest way to do this is to just draw a line from the vanishing point away. And if I'm going to do like 5 sections, then I need 4 lines. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to do a couple and then evaluate. So that gives me 3 sections. Oops, excuse me. And that will give us 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to decide, is this too big of a section, or do I want to divide it one more time? For now, I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Excuse me, I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom area and divide it. And divide it. All right, just so we have somewhat equal sections. Once you have this done, we are now going to divide these sections into at least 3 different parts. Now I'm going to say at least, but I don't want you getting carried away. So let's say 3 to 5 different parts. And I am going to do this with either curved lines or straight lines. I could even do kind of wavy lines, but you don't want to get too carried away. So let me show you a couple examples here. I could go curved and curved, and maybe one more curved area right up here. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. I want to continue this curved line. If I'm going to do this, I want to continue it in all my different sections. So I could do them alternating, like there's 1, there's 2, and I might see 1 more there. And I would continue this on the top and the bottom. However, let's just pretend we did not do that. We wanted to use straight lines. So you could do straight lines that go across just like this. Kind of gives a spider web look. So you could do something like that. Okay. Now again, don't do this and this. You choose one of these techniques. Okay. And what you do again here is going to be done on the bottom as well. And again, this is a part where we're going to stop and say, let's go ahead and divide our folder into sections. And then once we get the sections, we divide into 3 to 5 different parts. And that's the end of this video for now.